Hi, everybody, and welcome to Clarion, Pennsylvania, more particularly Monroe Township. We are here at the Clarion Mall, a tiny little hallway style mall, which, to my understanding, is less than 250,000 square feet in size. This is a real step back in time. It features a Jcpenney's. It used to have a Kmart, which you're about to see here in the foreground, and the AMC movie theater was originally Carmike Cinemas, and prior to that, it was Danks. With a rural mall like this located off of Interstate 80 in Pennsylvania, which Anthony from Ace's Adventures has noted once before seems to be just the beltway in PA of dead malls. There are so many located along the I-80 corridor. It's unreal, to be honest. But this is one of them. And again, I say this, with a rural mall like this, lack of information online could be found to truly describe this place and talk about its history. Other than what I do know, it opened in 1980, and it originally had three anchors, which now only has Jcpenney. And I guess you can consider the AMC movie theater an anchor as well. The Kmart here closed in 2018, and there really hasn't been much life in terms of anything moving into that place. They claim on the Clarion Mall website, which hasn't been updated in quite some time, because if you go on there, it actually shows the Kmart still open. But we know that's not the case because you're looking inside of here right now. That closed in 2018. It also lists a Peebles store, which actually became a Gordmans because Gordmans bought them all out and they were closing stores and rebranding them as Gordmans for others. And the one here actually got that transition. And funny enough, the Gordmans isn't even attached to the mall. It's on the opposite end of the parking lot, but they considered it an anchor. Okay, that's fine. So, with the lack of info that I could find on this place, I'll just tell you my thoughts on this place when I was here. For starters, it was Halloween, as you could see with those decorations up, those kids' drawings and paintings. I thought it was really cool that they had the local school put up paintings and drawings on the walls here. They put up some little decorations where they could, including like creepy looking eyeballs like on the games and like candy machines and stuff. But it was really cool because at this table you see here on the left, and you'll see a clip of that in a couple of minutes here, they actually put bags and safety papers out there for trick-or-treaters, which I thought was nice. Now, my thoughts on this place when I was here, the moment I walked inside the doors, I felt like I stepped back in time before I was even born. It was really cool, aesthetically pleasing with that loft-style windows going across a tilted roof all the way across the main corridor of the mall. There's one of those machines I told you about with the eyeballs. But anyway, I thought it was a really neat little hallway mall. Not a whole lot of life in here. There were a handful of stores, and I tried to show everything in here as best I could to be as thorough as I could to really show you who still exists here versus who's leaving. And to my understanding, since I filmed this video back in October, I believe it was the sports store, which was getting ready to close as well, but I could be wrong on that. But one thing I noticed when I first walked in, besides the aesthetics, was the punch in the face of the musty smell in there. It smelled very musty in there, but it is old. This place hasn't been renovated, as you can see. But it is maintained. It's kept pretty clean, to be honest. You know, you wouldn't think that, but it is kept pretty clean. So, I love these decorations, by the way. The planters here, I question whether or not those may have been fountains in the past. I don't know, though, so I don't want to speculate. But this place, I think it survives because of it being in a rural community, even though there's a Walmart nearby and several other stores on the road that this is on. I think it survives because the community only really has this to shop at, unless they want to go to Walmart, of course. This hallway here actually made me feel like I was stepping back into the 1970s, to be honest, but this mall did open in 1980 to my understanding, so that isn't the case. Several others have filmed this mall, including, but not limited to, good friends of mine, especially my inspiration to doing these mall videos the way I do them for you, Ace. Over at Ace's Adventures, he's covered this place. My good friends Heather and Pat over at Raw and Real Retail, they have covered this place as well. as have my friends Terry and Nikki. They have filmed this place also. Now, like I said, many others have as well, but I'm just naming off a few of my good friends. And it would mean a lot to me if you guys went over to all of their channels and checked them out. My friends Heather and Pat, they do tons and tons of malls, and the way they do it is truly unique. I really like the way they film them, and Terry, he's a friend of mine who's trying to get his channel to grow. So if you wouldn't mind going over there, giving them some love, checking them out, subscribing to them, the links to all their channels are below. So do that and help them out, because they are good friends of mine and they covered this place before me, and they actually gave me the motivation to finally come out here and check it out for myself. Even though it was on my bucket list for a while, I said one day I'll get out here, but they really pushed me to come out here for you guys. This right here, I love this. Now, this seating area right in front is what I suspected was a fountain. They had it covered, and I wonder if it was because they were getting ready to put up a Christmas tree for the holidays. Like I said, keep in mind, it was October when I was there, a couple days before Halloween. So you'll also see near the end of this video how one of the closed stores here, I love that signage there. That's why I took that shot. Just thought it was really cool. But you'll see at the end of the video, I was actually able to get inside of one of these abandoned stores here. The gate was open. I didn't break in, none of that. It was just open. I just slid it open a little bit more so I could slide my fat ass inside there and walk around to give you guys a couple of shots. And then I closed it the way I left it. So, really wasn't much to see in there anyway, but I thought it was cool that I was finally able to do something like that just to check it out. It looked like it might have been an old jewelry store. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up talking. Like I said, check out my friends' channels. That's the store right there, Olympia Sports. The one, to my understanding, is closing, or will be. I'm not sure, but I don't want to speculate. But anyway, like I said, check out my friends' channels. And anyway, until next time, guys, take care and stay awesome. And stay tuned for what I got coming up next. And thank you all once again for getting me to 19,000 subscribers. I just surpassed 500 videos on here. And you guys are the reason why I do this. So thank you very, very much. And given how long I've talked to you guys in this video, rather than playing some waterfront dining or other vaporwave music, I'm actually near the end of this video already. I'm just going to let you enjoy the natural sounds here. It was quite fitting that they were playing Sirius XM 70s on 7 at the mall, so I thought that was pretty cool. But anyway, enjoy and take care and stay awesome, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye, everybody. Cuts. That's so cool. I like that. You know this mall's old when they still have a payphone. I guess it works. No, it's dead. Look at this Keymaster, guys.
That right there is an iPhone. Can you guys see it? It's like on the other side. There's an iPhone 3GS right there. That phone came out in 2010. I know this because some of my family members got that phone that year.
Makes you wonder if it's really been in there for almost 9 years then.
That is insane.
They got the Minions movie in there too. Holy smokes.
But they've got AirPods in there, which are new, so
I don't know.
Maybe they just never got... And look how faded out it is, too.
It's been in there for a while.
Definitely.